Alright. So this is the Neolife Compensation plan, and on this video I'll be taking you through the whole compensation plan, what you need to know about the business, how the earnings are distributed, and how you make money in the Neolife business. Alright, so let's dive in. So the first part is welcoming you to the Neolife Compensation plan, and once you get the compensation plan, you read through. So this is the distributor startup opportunity, instant entrepreneurship, exclusive products, compensation plan, and company infrastructure. So they are telling you here that we believe in people. Since the company works with people in marketing their products and promoting every other thing that they have, they use people to do that. So they believe in people so much. So this this first part is definitions and terminologies, the part to the top. So the first thing you need to understand here is the ladder of how the business works. The first part is the distributors. You can see down here, the distributor is the lowest step in the business, and there is a manager, senior manager, executive manager, director, emerald director, world team, and president team. So distributor is the lowest step. Immediately you register in the business, you are a distributor. Even this person at the top is still a Neolife distributor, but their own title is different. So everybody in the business is a distributor because you help the company to promote their products. So a distributor is the lowest step in the business. So manager, senior manager, executive manager, these are different titles you achieve once you begin to grow in the business. So in your first month you should target to be a manager. So we'll see what it takes to be a manager as we go ahead. Alright, so these are the definitions and terminologies. So some important terms. This is point value, PV. This is a common term you will understand or you come across in the business, in the Neolife business. PV, that's point value. Point value is simply the point you get when you order a single product or a particular product. When you order a product, you get a point value, a PV. Now, these point values will become accumulated to give you bonuses at the end of the month. So any product you order, you have a PV for it. Any single product has its own PV. Since we have different products here, there are different PVs allocated to different products. So this is PPV. PPV simply means the points that you did personal. Like if you order your products personally with your Neolife ID, that is your PPV. Alright, so that is a PPV you get. That is the point value you get when you order a personal order. So QPV down here is the point you get when you order your product and your team equally orders the same products or other different products and get PV. So QPV is the combined PV figure, your personal PV for the month plus the PV of all the distributors in your team. So any PV that your team members acquire, or if they order any products and get a PV, you will get that same PV, and this PV will fall under your Cure PV. So this Cure PV is what is used to determine your bonus for the month. They are not giving you bonus based on your PPV here. You will be qualified for bonus based on your Cure PV. That is why the business is so good, because even if you are working less and your team, you have a strong team or a good team, you still earn more because what your team does will be accumulated and you will get that particular reward. So it's a business where you don't need to work 100% of what you earn. If you work 20% and your team members work 80%, you will earn 100% despite your 20%. If you work 30%, your team members contribute 70%, you will still earn 100% because your team members accumulated something for you. So it's a very good opportunity you can think of getting involved into, because you don't necessarily need to work 100% as long as you have a good team. So the one up here is BV or group PV. Okay, group PV, that's group point value. Is your GPV plus the Cure PV of all your directors. Okay, this one has to do when you are from director from director level. As you can see where director is, to get to director level, you need to pass distributor, manager, senior manager, executive manager before getting to director. So when you get to director, you know what this one is all about. You understand this one better, because when as a director, you need to qualify for this GPV. Alright, so bonus volume is the bonus value attached. That's the currency value assigned to each product on which your bonuses are calculated. So for you to get a bonus, there's a bonus value or bonus volume attached to each product. So for Neolife to calculate your bonus, they will take your PV. Once you check your PV and you're, let's say, on 1000 PV, and they will check the bonus volume of all the products you have ordered and your team ordered. So they will accumulate all the PV and check it according to your PV. When we go ahead, we will see what those ones are all about. So the next one is SROP. SROP is simply suggested retail price. This is the price they have suggested you should sell your products after getting it at the distributor price. So this is the distributor price here. Once you get a product at the distributor price, you are suggested to sell at this SROP, that suggested retail price. You can sell more. You can sell more than the suggested retail price, because to me the suggested retail price is not even a good price for you to sell, because the price they suggested you sell is very small. So you can add to the suggested retail price and sell and make more profit. Right. So the distributor price now is how much you get the products for from the company. If you're getting the products for, let's say, 1000 francs, and suggesting you sell for 1500, you can sell for 2000, you can sell for 2500. That's up to you. That's an example, because there's no product that's worth 1000 francs here or 1000. So DP is the distributor price that you get the products once you are a member of the company. Alright, it's way more cheaper than the price you sell, so you need to make enough profit from just selling the products. Alright, so we make it easy to earn. Alright, let's look at these are some distributor benefits. Once you become a distributor of this company, what do you benefit? You own a nutrition startup business. You get shop and share Neolife exclusive products with 20% off suggested retail price. That's when you get a product from the company, you're making 20% off from the price you're about to use to sell. That's, you should be making up to 20% profit when you sell a single product. So earn a part-time or full-time income, sharing good health, participate in all the benefits of the Neolife Compensation plan. So once you become a distributor of this company, you get to participate and earn and benefit from the Neolife Compensation plan. Alright, so participate in exciting incentives like cash, luxury travel, and gifts. Receive recognition for your achievement. That's anytime you achieve any title, any particular title, from distributor to manager to senior manager, you will be celebrated and you'll be recognized by the company. Alright, and you'll be given an exclusive recognition pin showing your manager title or your senior manager or your title for that particular season. Access premier personal development and leadership training resources and events. So you get to access premier personal development and leadership training resources and events. So once you become part of this, you get to belong to a team that will take you through personal development and leadership training. Even the Neolife itself provides all this for you for free. That's part of your registration. Take advantage of the nutrition and product training resources and events. So you still get to be trained for nutrition and product training, so that you know what you're into and how to do better with it. So you receive lifestyle magazine, complimentary personal website. So this one is very good. You get a personal website with your name unique to it for your Neolife back office. Alright, so you don't need to build a website again if you're in Neolife. Neolife has provided you with a website that you can access all the products, and you can send a link to someone to order products and you get the benefits. Alright, even without even selling to the person directly. If you send your link to someone and the person orders any product, you get the profit. The company will sell the product to the person at the suggested retail price, and the extra money on it will go to your back office as your bonus. So you get a back office website where you manage your business, control everything. belong to a community of world changers. All right, so let's look at sales volume bonus. Let's look at sales volume bonus here. So when you are here, sales volume bonus chart, when you're a distributor and you make up to 250 PV in a month, you get to earn 3% bonus. This is a very important aspect of this compensation plan. When you acquire up to 250 PV, you get to earn 3% bonus for that particular month. When you do 500 PV, that's a manager, you get to earn 5% bonus, sales volume bonus. When you do 1000 PV, that's senior manager, you get to earn 10% sales volume bonus. Executive manager, 15%, that's 2000. Then 3000 here is still qualified executive manager, you still earn 20%, then that is 25%. So when you join the business, in your first 3 months, the company requires you to be a director. So when you get to the director level, they will onboard the other levels to you, because the first target in your first 3 months is to become a director in the business. Your first 3 months, your target should be a director, and you earn 25% sales volume bonus. That's massive. Okay, if you have a team and you and your team are doing massive orders in a month, your bonus here will be very big and very high. All right, so the first target, your first month, is to be a manager in your first month or senior manager in your first month, because you can achieve all of this in your first 3 months. In your first 3 months, you can acquire this director title. Once you become a partner or become a distributor, you'll be guided on how to achieve all of this. So this is a compensation plan table, or the sales volume chart, sales volume bonus chart. 3% for 250 PV, 5% for manager, that's 500 PV. Senior manager is 10%, executive manager is 15%, qualified executive manager is 20%, then director is 25%. So sales volume bonus are paid monthly. Your SVB level is determined by your core PV. Sales volume bonus is calculated using the PV, bonus volume you accrue in your sales month. So you see that your sales volume bonus are paid monthly. Your sales volume bonus level is determined by your core PV. So for you to achieve any of these percentages, like 15%, 20%, they don't just check what you did personally, they check for what you and your team did. So they will check your sales volume bonus according to your team, not according to your personal effort. So you see that there's a lot of advantage. If you just do a little, you earn more because you have a team. So advance your distributor title, manager, 500 PV, and so on. So all all the distributor benefit plus, you will get the recognition. That's a manager. You get a manager recognition pin. You receive a manager training, and a lot more, like sales volume bonus 5%. This senior manager, the same thing. Executive manager, then senior manager profit illustration. Okay, now they're illustrating how much you can make as a senior manager in a single month. Now they said this is you here. You have team member A and team member B and team member C, and team member C has a team member D. And they said if this person, team member A, can do 250 PV, they will earn 3% bonus. This team member B does 250 PV, they will earn 3% bonus. And team member C does 250 PV, they will earn 3% bonus as well. Now team member D will equally do 250 PV, they will equally earn 3% bonus. Now team member D and C, let's look at something here. Team member D will do 250 PV and team member C will do 250 PV. It simply means that team member C we have 500 PV, and instead of earning 3%, they will earn 5% because the team member did 250 and he did 250 as well. Now you, that is the leader or the team owner, you'll be on 1250 because yes, 250, 500, 750, 1000, and you did your 250. So you see here that you guys are 1, 2, 3, 4 plus you 5. If we divide 100% by 5, we'll get 20%. That's 20, right? It shows that in this business for this month, you contributed 20% and your team contributed 80%, but you are earning 100%. So you get 1250 core PV. And the illustrated sales volume bonus you get here is about $85. in that particular month, but you did just 20% of the work and your team did 80% and you are getting 85%.